Welcome, sensitive souls. This is your safe space, a sanctuary for highly sensitive people, empaths, introverts, and anyone who has ever felt a little out of place in a loud, extroverted world. Have you ever spent time with people you actually like, had a perfectly pleasant afternoon, and then come home feeling like you've just been run over by a semi-truck? Your body feels like lead, your brain turns to absolute mush, and somehow, a nice normal conversation morphs into a 3-hour horror documentary in your head called Everything I Said Wrong. If that sounds familiar, let me clue you in on a secret. You're not socially awkward. You are experiencing a social hangover. Most people assume this means they hate people, but that is flat out wrong. In fact, I've noticed a fascinating pattern. The people who get hit by social hangovers the hardest are usually the ones who care the most. You aren't just socializing with friends or family. You are listening intently, reading micro-expressions, trying not to interrupt, and making sure everyone feels included. You are absorbing shifts in room energy that no one else even notices. That takes massive amounts of emotional bandwidth. But here is the real kicker. The hardest part of the night doesn't happen at the party. It happens the second you get in your car for the drive home, and you have a horrible feeling in the pit of your stomach. Your brain pipes up and says, "Excellent gathering. Now, let's critique every single sentence you've spoken since 2:15 p.m. Why did I tell that story? I definitely talked too much. Did they get offended after I said that?" Spoiler alert, they aren't thinking about you at all. They're at home, trying to figure out what to make for dinner. Here is the exact realization that changed everything for me. When your nervous system is completely fried, your thoughts become highly critical and unreliable. It's not because you are irrational. It's just that your brain is running on empty. Now, I used to just accept this exhaustion as my life sentence, but then I discovered one single habit that almost completely eliminated my social hangovers. I stopped treating social events like sudden social sprints and started treating them like a marathon. Think about it. No one does a 10-mile run and then says, "Well, that was great. Time to go home, mow the lawn, and immediately do taxes." No, you cool down. Recovery is literally part of the workout. Socializing is no different. So here is my new rule. If I know I have a social gathering on Saturday afternoon, I am officially zoning out for the rest of the day. What am I doing? Absolutely nothing. I leave room in my schedule to recover. A quiet walk, a good book, an entire evening with zero expectations. See, you have to give yourself that recovery time. Once you do, you'll start noticing. The hangovers will shrink, and socializing will become more manageable. Protecting your energy before you're running on empty is a million times easier than trying to rebuild it from scratch after you've crashed. The goal here isn't to become a hermit and avoid humanity. Most sensitive souls genuinely love connecting with others. We just happen to experience those connections in IMAX 3D with surround sound. We take it all in. Once you finally understand that, the magic happens. You stop judging yourself for needing a break. Instead, you start respecting your battery life. Because your sensitivity is not a glitch in the system. It's just a nervous system that processes the world in ultra-high definition. And let's be honest, even the best high-definition systems occasionally need to buffer. If today's video made you feel a little more comfortable about attending the next social gathering, I actually put together a free gift for you, the Little Survival Guide for Sensitive Souls. It's packed with quick, practical ways to protect your energy and calm an overstimulated mind without locking yourself in a closet. The link is right down there in the description box if you want to grab it. Before you click away, I want to hear from you in the comments. What does your personal social hangover actually look like? Are you team brain fog, team overthinking, or just team exhausted? Let me know. Until next time, take good care of your sensitive heart. It deserves it.